You know what? Let's get started now. Welcome back to the video game stream, which is more of a writer's room. Let's change the name of this. So let's change the name of the title. Oh, interesting. When I saved my little thing in Twitch, it disabled my... Hang on. Edit this layout. Can I, like, add a thing? Hang on, I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing, just so that you know what's happening. I'm trying to figure out how the hell... So basically, I deleted there's a thing over here that constantly complains that I need to collab with people, so that I deleted that, but now I can't find the... There it is, quick actions. We need that in here. There we go. Finally. So that, save that. There we go. Now I have the things that I need. Because we're going to call this the writer's room. Should it be the writer's room or maybe the writer's room? There we go. It'll be up to interpretation as to whether or not it's a writer or writers. And also, critically important, I don't even have my bingo card up. I'm 20 minutes late. That's a bingo. Or that's a little dibbly. Okay. Fix that. So we need, let's shuffle this. There we go. Now my life is complete. Because now, gamers, the thing that we're going to do is the thing that we always do since yesterday, is we're going to write some stuff, and then we're going to make the quests for it. Because the progress yesterday felt nice, where basically I reorganized one of the quests, and then I actually, like, adjusted it. Like, it was just a touch enough where now it's like I can go back in either in my free time or on stream some, later and fix that. But our full context is I've got until November 30th to make the story in the game good. And currently it's vaguely in the direction of being good, but not really interesting. Like, it isn't quite functional. So let's see. I'm also going to add... So I guess I'll just add all of the major quests into here. So let's do... Like, some of them I completely forgot about. Where's letter delivery, for example? Yeah, like... Delivery... Because I guess really the main thing that I need with that one is... Well... I remember what I was doing, but just flesh out the... prison and the inmates. So, like, the inmate. And then for the nightlight quest, we need to make the light puzzle better and flesh out Balter to Jackie's mom. Okay. So what do I want to do first? I'm thinking I can see if this is where I want it to be and then just say that it's done for now. There we go, finally. But okay, let's just get the game going. It'll take its time loading up. I don't know why it takes so much longer to start the scene than, like, the game itself. Because the game... Well, I guess the game is also locked in there. There's something wrong with the hard drive. No, the game is starting up faster. Like, this is still on the blank screen, so I have no idea what's wrong with it. Ugh. The thermals are already going completely ballistic. Soon, someday, eventually, I should, like, upgrade the computer or just reapply thermal paste to the GPU, but I don't know how to do that, and I'm scared I'll break it. And my other laptop isn't quite powerful enough to stream and play the game at the same time. Okay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to the tower and then just see how that intro feels, because that's probably one of the more fleshed out bits of dialogue, but there should be more interaction, I think. Okay. So we got this stuff. I'll accept this challenge. There we go. Maybe I should make the gun still slightly lock on, even when you're in this aimed mode. But it would just have, like, a slightly different algorithm of, like, you know, focusing mostly on what you're aiming at rather than what's closest. Okay, well, no, hang on. This should... I don't care. This is still good enough. Let's climb now. So I think what I want... These are up there. I know. Let's just have... So, let's go to Riley. Dialogue. Because there's already basic quest advancement, where... Let's also see what my plan was originally, because a while ago I made, like, ideas for these. So the tree tower, levels, tower. So what's the lore here? Do I have lore? Mostly straightforward. So talk about the seed... Oh yeah, seed vaults, hydroponic gardens. Those were what were going to be there. Everything's been long dead, probably dried out completely. Okay, yeah, I think this is cool. Oh yeah, and let's make this dialogue option a little bit more obvious, or say a little bit less, like, on the nose. Curious, why are you looking for these capacitors? So let's just say, let's keep going. Okay. And so eventually I should actually write that dialogue. Oh yeah, I have an idea though. Which is basically, well... No, I shouldn't get too bogged down. I was gonna say, this climb is slightly bad still. Like, it's a little bit too finicky with things like this, where, like... But it's not even the point right now. What I think I need is a point of interest in here that the player can go to and then be like, yeah, let's figure this out. Tower 113. So we have this. Then we'd have, like, common dialogue. So if not stat capacitor blah, if within tower 113, we should go to the tower. So if we're not in here, otherwise we're in here. Okay, otherwise, let's do, like, well, what is this place? Okay. Right. Oh yeah, and let's have stats. Oh wait, we already have capacitor 113 here. And maybe we should even just have I don't want the player to accidentally skip dialogue if they're going too fast in the game, like they pick it up and they lose it. Let's do not stat tower 113 slash garden, like seed vaults. And so basically we'll just have, like, here, like, well, let's just have, I know, enter seed vaults. And what we'll have is any note for the tower let's do a note tower, or like village tower, I guess that's what it's called. Back. So this will be like what is this play? Or let's do like main speaker within tower 113 interior. This place. Otherwise, what is the tower? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize this was a... Ah, well. I can't fiddle with the syntax highlighting so much more. I'm already starting to make notes on making my own text editor, so my brain rot has not subsided. But okay, okay. Oh, and it's called main speaker brain within. So what is this place? Otherwise, let's actually have, like, otherwise visited. Stat. Because let's make sure, so this should have in here an interior zone thing, this thing. And it should have, let's do visit. A visit area, and it will not be deleted. Place ID, Tower 113 interior. Okay. What is the small tower by the valley exactly? Yeah. Okay, and then I think maybe this should even be let's leave it at that. So it seems like some sort of hydroponics garden or a seed vault. To replant when everything goes normal. So not seed vaults. Let's note, what should this be? The, oh no, Tower 113 / seed vault. Let's have this here instead. The, let's have this. Okay. So the tower is some sort of seed vault. This is what? Village tower? Let's check the map. So I'll have to remember to actually like add seed vault stuff. Okay, yeah, it is called Village Tower. Save and quit here. So Village Tower, what could it be? Like ancient ruins, I guess. So do you think they were preparing for something? Well, that's more for this dialogue. No, I think it'd be fine. So, like... Well, I'll just leave it like this. So this gives us the village tower. And then this will be... Oh yeah, we should also have... village or seed vault. And then we'll have this here. And that'll be for that. And that way we can just enter. And I think... How do we make sure that this is actually properly done? But I'll figure that out soon. So I think now the player can just figure this out on their own, if they don't do it there. And I should also make sure, let's do complete block seed vaults. That should mark this as safe to just, well, maybe I'll make back, I don't care. Basically, jumping into a note that has a label or a block name, this back will automatically run this. However, calling a go-to and then running back will not automatically do this, so I have to manually put it. But maybe I should just have it so that, like, when you call a thing by a name, it'll complete it for you. Maybe I'll do that. But even better, will be to make sure that this actually works. I should have... Well... it's fine. This gives the player more juicy lore that they can then enjoy. And I guess I'll just kind of do the same treatment to all of the other ones right now. Where we don't really do the whole story for it, we just do the little bit of context. So, like, we can use a note, and it'll be the village tower. Oh. Do we not have... Hang on. Stats. There should be in here, there should be a visited stat. Unless I didn't implement it correctly, because this needs to be in mask 2. And then we have that. And then we can do this. Use a note. Village tower. What is this place? Seems like some sort of hydroponics garden or a seed vault. Everything's dead though, even the seeds are basically dead. Or dust. What's a seed vault? It's like what you have for apocalypses to replant when everything goes back to normal. Do they have a lot of those around here? Not seed vaults, but a lot of bunkers and things like that. And then I guess we can do something more simple like, were they preparing for something? Interesting. Thank you. She shrugs. It seems like it. Okay. Alright, I've got the capacitor now. Bump into each other sooner or later. Okay. And then the player is just stuck here. And eventually I should also have it so that you have to get out of here with Riley, I think. Like the power deactivates and then you're like, uh-oh. Okay, so let's go to another one, because that gives us... The player can now kind of... Or the player can get like a... I don't know, that dialogue. Maybe I should even put it somewhere else. So like, why are you looking for these capacitors? We can also do like... So like main speaker brain within tower 3 interior. What is this place exactly? And also not stats 113 / seed vault. So that way we have more options there. Okay, so where's the next place? This town, or over here. There's an old bunker. So I think we should have this guy, or this, well right now it just says, holy fuck. Yeah, so this, probably not great. Yeah, so this... So we should have... Let's do some sort of quest, or like basic dialogue saving intro stuff. Oh wait, no, I have a much better idea. So not main speaker saved. So like talked equals 0. Otherwise, blah blah blah. And then this will be like so if we're not saved, otherwise this. Otherwise. So this is basically Riley is following, or like you and, what should this be called? Some ruins around. We should watch out for those guys. I'm just gonna do some basic like framework dialogue here that is basically like what I was doing already. It's like, hey, where's talked equals 0? Let's just have like, you notice a woman hiding in a rock. Actually, I think it'd be funnier. Are you alright? These sorts of things best left alone. I was trying to get to... Oh, wait, let's say... So for this one, this should be like... Not... global task exists. Free tower quest. So you notice a woman hiding behind a rock. Are you alright? Not really, there's a bunch of crazy huge specters that'll blast you if you're out in the open. I was trying to get to the bunker around here, but there... I think we can run for it. It's the white building. I think we can run for it. Well, luck. And let's say, do you really think so? Let's... Well, I should look around first. Maybe, or like, maybe I should look around first. So don't get yourself hurt. Okay. And for this one, it'll be main speaker, brain set as follower. So next phase, desert ruins. Oh, and then we should also have, what should we have, actually? Riley intro. This will be better. Okay, so we need desert ruins right here. This should be this instead, or like not stats. Riley intro. Otherwise, we should have a different thing. Hang on, I'm getting confused by my own things. How do we do this for, like, if the player is saved? It's like if we did entry 113, how would this rescue go? Okay, I see. We would first off... Oh, okay. So Riley intro is for specifically, like, we've talked to her. And then we also need a stat specifically for this here. So this is desert ruins. So if not stat Riley intro, you notice a woman hiding behind a rock. And then we'll have otherwise. Let's do like not stat Riley / help 141. And we'll also have here You know what? Well... Let's just say I met a strange explorer girl surrounded by, or like, deserts. And this will be, Riley / Ruins 141. And we'll have plus stats, Riley / Help 141. So that way, if we need help here, you see Riley again. So you recognize Riley the Explorer. And then we're going to do, are you alright? Alright, we actually need even more stuff. Because we should have not stat Riley / help. And let's say stats, not stat Riley, or like, not global task exists. 3 tower quests. Explorer girl. Otherwise... Okay. So no, I'm stuck here. Crazy specters. Trying to get to the bunker. There, but I couldn't. I think we could run. Okay, so actually here, I think we should just do like let's just do like run 4. So that way we just kind of do that. And that should kind of just pop out exactly where we want to be. Yeah. So it's the white building. I think we can run for it. And then Riley, are you trapped here? So this is where we haven't seen this before, and then let's have this actually go up here as otherwise. And this will be, eventually this will be done better. But for now this is fine. And then this will be like, actually, I think both of these, I can just do this. There's a bunch of crazy specters that'll blast you. Okay, so this gets us a bit more dialogue if the player hasn't met Riley, and if the player doesn't know what the free tower is. Let's do like let's get this fleshed out a bit more. Oh, there's a lot of noise going on outside. Okay. I'll get my little fan for fresh air instead. That's close enough. Okay. So if we were meeting Riley here and she's being trapped, that's all what that is. This incomprehensible, but this will be fine. Actually, let's do a casual intro. Yeah, let's just do that for now. So this will be desert ruins. Okay, and then let's do like are you doing out here? Because I can't do all this fancy stuff myself. Let's do enter casual intro. So what does this all do? Okay, that's all fine. And then let's just say like so not main speaker, brain is current follower. Do you want to help me look? Otherwise, wait, let's have this be like not main speaker. So it's going to be otherwise not, or like global task exists. Free tower quest. So this is all just introductory stuff, basically. Don't know how you didn't know this. Okay, and then otherwise. So do you want to help me look for... Wait, let's do not main speaker. Brain is current follower. So this means that she is saved here. So do you want to help me look for more capacitors or here? And we'll do like a yes and a no. For now. And then otherwise. And I think this here would be just, there should be a capacitor in the bunker over there. Okay. Billion things. But let's see if this actually works for this. Because I'm also thinking of how this place is going to be structured. I think there's going to be... I don't want it to be the same as the other one, where you just ask the like where you just have the dialogue option to ask her what stuff is. I think it'd be more interesting, like, if you go up to things and, like, call over Riley and be like, hey, what the heck is this thing? In fact, that'd probably be a better way of doing it for this area as well, actually, of, like, there's just items you can examine. In fact, I should probably just do that more often, because there's other places where, like, there's zones. But okay, so what do I need to do? We need to go back to 141. So for now, I'll just test with what we currently are, like our current branch. Because this should be... We've already done this, like, once before for Riley, so we should know her and we should know what she's doing. Are you trapped here? Yeah. I was trying to get to the bunker entrance over there, but I couldn't. So White Building, I think we could run for it. Really think so? Yes, let's go for it. Where'd the spooky guys go anyway? Did they break? Huh. I think they're broken. But okay, let's have some stuff here. So where is the desert ruins? Like, it should have an environment chunk for the interior. And if it doesn't, that'll be shameful. So yeah, first off, desert ruins. So if the main speaker, so like, let's start with this. Not main speaker, brain within desert ruins. We should go to the ruins. Not bunker. Dunes. Have a hunch. Okay, and then otherwise, what else should we do? Let's have, like, what is this bunker exactly? Well, let's have this be like because eventually we need to get, like, more anti-gravity stuff. But I think for now, what I'll just have is just the basic explanation of, like, looks like some sort of weapons factory. We run down. Still works. I guess the specters work if those are related to them. Okay, so let's say like a note, desert ruins / factory. So this will be desert ruins. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh wait, no, ancient ruins as well. I bumped my heel against my chair leg. Okay, and then... Well, you know what? I think this would be like this, and then it'd be like enter desert ruins. And this will be a similar thing where we can have a note for the desert ruins. And that'll be down with the notes here. So note village tower, and also note desert ruins, where global stat visited desert ruins desert factory. Probably some of it would work. And then let's do main speaker brain within desert ruins. And this will be the same thing as before, like what is this place otherwise? What do you think they did with that saw? And this should probably be eventually. I'll figure this out eventually. Eventually, Riley has to actually have the stat as well. I'll just make a note of that in like fixes. So like, make sure asking you can only ask Riley about places you've both been. Ongoing. Okay, because now we have the desert ruins, and we will put that in here as a visit area. Actually, do we even need this? I forget. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Oh wait, no, that all makes sense. So visited, so name if not place ID, else place ID if not custom stat, else custom stat. Oh wait, we need this to actually be here. So visited plus this stuff. No, this is getting too confusing. If custom stat, return custom stats. Otherwise, it's just this. And that actually means that we need this version bump up. Because technically now it'll be broken. Okay, so that means this needs mask 2. I should probably do something better for the player with these, but oh well. And also that means that we don't actually need this here. And we need this there. In fact, I should probably make it not delete itself by default. Well, I have a good idea. Not so deletes after visit, else we'll have let's do like mark visited. And this will be actually, oh wait, no, we already have this. Why do we even have this on visited? Like, what does this do? Other than, because I'll just do that. So we'll mark visit. So if delete after visit, else we'll do collision mask and equals tilde 2. I think this is what I need. Yeah. Oh, wait, and equals. There we go. So this is basically just don't collide with the player anymore. And this basically takes care of it in 99% of cases. In fact, we could probably just remove the delete after visit stat, or this delete after visit flag. Because, like, there's literally no reason to ever collide. Yeah, I'll just do that. Just remove code, remove behavior. Okay. So the lore for that is there. The hidden lab, that's one that we're going to do later. So the factory. So heavy machinery, lots of specters, more focused on combat and platforming. They were building what appears to be weapons. Everything's centuries old. Flowers growing. I don't want this one. Let's just say nah. But I like this. Lichens and flowers growing on stuff. And I like the idea of it. Oh yeah, also it should be flooded with sand. What do you think that desert bunker we saw is meant for? Or was built for? Or why did they build? And eventually I'd have to do like a full grammatical rewrite because it doesn't make sense for her to say all these huge machines and stuff when you're not actually walking around with them, but you know, I can just ignore that for now. So let's go back to Desert Ruins. So we actually need Desert Ruins 1, so let's do like not main speaker. Wait, first off, not main speaker grain, or not global task exists. Free tower quest. And then this will be like you, what are you doing here exactly? And then we'll enter casual intro for now. And the player should be following here, I think. Let's load this anyway. It'll be broken, kind of. Where's Riley? There she is. Okay, keep your eyes peeled for a capacitor. So why are you out here? Oh, okay, so this is us. So, not main speaker. What is this bunker exactly? Oh, right, we can do this exactly. Invalid get index bunker ruin or desert ruins. Huh. Oh, I see. So let's do, if not, label in labels. Error? How do I print errors exactly? Okay, let's do this, and let's just have like a print error. Or like, write error. And then we'll just have this for all these. No, those are fine, actually. Execution failed for blah. Failure. I could have sworn there was like execution failed for this. So I swear this was printed. I mean, I think it is. Maybe I should do like a print error here, or like write error. I'll figure that out eventually. Let's just have like, if not label and labels, write error. Tried to enter invalid label. And GoTo should also have this. So find item. If item else, I think we should do, I mean, I guess this is fine here. No, because a GoTo generally isn't supposed to do this. So let's do like write error, no label to GoTo, and that'll be label. And then we return false. Oh, and we should return false here as well. So this way the game doesn't like crash. Okay. Let's try this again. And we should also have this here. So, no, that's fine. Who are the Sirdi? Go home, Riley. What's the seed vault? Desert ruins. Enter desert factory. So this is going to be, let's do, not stats, desert ruins slash factory. Because that should add, yeah, that adds a note there. Let's load that anyway. Oh yeah, I guess this will always, No, I guess it should save. I think it just crashed. Where'd Riley go? There she is. What is this bunker exactly? Looks like some sort of weapons factory, all these huge machines and stuff. I guess the specters work, so if those are related to them, probably some of it would work. Your eyes peeled for a capacitor. Okay. So that gives the faintest hint of context, but eventually, like, this would warrant comment from Riley. But I don't want to go through and polish up everything yet. Okay, so let's say that gets that, and then that gets this. Okay. Oh, why did that not work? We should complete the block. Oh, because I was editing this while I was doing that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh wait, Riley should not be there once we have that. So let's get Riley under like a stat. Like this should be conditional. Yeah, no capacitor. So stats. Capacitor 141 is true. So why is she here? Okay, so none of that's quite right. But why is she here still? Oh, I know. Because they should listen for change. So that way, when you find the capacitor, she instantly disappears. Though I should probably actually have it be something different. Like maybe when you tell her the capacitor is retrieved. Yeah, let's have that instead. So, disgust / capacitor underscore 141. So set phase, desert ruins completed. I guess I could actually even do like this. So global.stat Riley / desert ruins not equal to completed. And this way, this will check for that stat. I also have a big bottle. Okay. So now, basically, she'll be here until you tell her that the capacitor is retrieved. And I'll probably do a similar thing for all the other ones. So it'll be like, you know, you find her there at the capacitor, and then it's like, you know, I'll just put that as another fix. So make sure you can ask Riley, check to, or when despawning Riley, check if you've told her about the capacitor. Because, okay, we've given a smidge more context to this place. Wait, I should also have PowerShell open. Yeah, that's all fine. So the bunker, Mosquito County. So this one, I kind of want to add at least a couple more characters for the player to look at and interact with. 061. Oh wait, why are the turtles invalid enemy? Oh, detect enemies does this. Worlds? Why is this how it is? For E in get tree, get nodes and group enemy. If E has method player dot player process player distance. Well, what if I just remove the detail parts from there? Since one, this thing is clearly broken. Yeah, so what are these detail parts? I don't think this should be in here then. And it'll just be this part, yeah. I think what I needed instead was dynamic. So you can't stand on these little bits? Yeah. That makes more sense. Though I'm curious as to why this didn't, like, work. So Mask 2, so this collides with the player, and it collides with the do not stand on the ground stuff. And then this part, Mask 2, layer 17, so that's correct again. And this part, layer 1, Mask 2, I think, yeah, so that's correct as well. And the turtle itself should then, is this right? Actually, hang on. Oh, I see. This part should not be here. Or, because yeah, this has to collide with the ground. And then this has to collide with the player. Yeah, I'll do that. And actually what I'll do, so the legs here are currently the only parts of the rigid body. I'll get this. Let's duplicate this. Okay. Can I, like, copy this? And then add a new shape. And then paste this. Body. Okay. So this was what was causing it to freak out. So I guess this should be in here as well. Because this is strictly for getting the player. Yeah. And maybe 1, 3, 17. I don't think this should be here. I think it should just be 3, 17, and 2. In fact, maybe all of these need 3, 17, and 2. Because 3 is for the gun. 17 is for the player to not stand on it. Or to not get velocity imparted on themselves from it. So actually, I guess that's fine then. And then mask is for the player to collide with it directly. And then this means that it collides with the ground, and it collides with these, and it should also collide with enemies. So that would be Crawley. Let's see what this guy does. 6. This makes it collide with other enemies. Okay, and what's this thing's mass anyway? Oh, it should be way more than 500. It should be like 1500. Because how heavy are these things? Where is it? Oh. Well, everything should be heavier, I guess. In fact, I should probably look through the mass then. Speeder. This guy will be like... Okay, so this guy's correct. And wasn't I going to make all these kinematic bodies anyway? I guess I'll leave that as it is. Tent pole. But I should have them all, like, properly behave with each other. Like, this should do that. Or what was it again? Layer and mask, I think they have to do? Yeah. Which makes complete sense, because, like, that's how this works. Okay. So this guy's 180. Let's do, like, 400, actually. And then do we have any other guys? We have the gunner. And this guy will do... There's maybe like 110. And maybe this won't completely fuck up everything. And I should... Though, admittedly, I should probably not be fiddling with this, but... I guess it's also good because the turtles, like, disappeared when they were supposed to be pinning down Riley. Okay, are there spooky enemies? Look, there they are. And they even work. Look at that. And I bet you if I run up to it, I won't be able to kick it like a soccer ball. Oh, but it no longer gets gravity stunned is an issue. Let's go to the turtle again. So how do we fix that now? I guess we gotta do this. So it still needs to be in the layer 3. Yeah, I think that makes sense. There we go. And then if I put it, like if I stand here, it'll crush me. Eventually. Kind of. No. Yeah, it still has the same, all the same issues as before, but... you know what. Not my problem. Put it on the bugs list. Turtle still doesn't work. So does this die eventually? Like, okay, there it does. And it should probably have... It should probably be able to fall over. Because this is a little not accurate. You know what? I'll just say, like, should not get velocity from player should be able to rotate freely. But that's not here or there. Let's just add those. Tweaks to enemy physics. What is this actually? What did I do? Oh, I see. Crashing the game. Cool stuff. No, more detail. 2 of Riley's quests. Okay. These are driving me crazy because these keep changing. These properties don't even... Oh, I know what it is. They're uninitialized. Okay. So what I need to do... Let's get the bingo card now. Because I'm going to need to... go to Godot. And honestly, what I should do... So let's go to blend space 1d.h. Relative. No, where the hell was it? Hang on. What is this called? Relative time. I have a good idea. So whenever this thing is... can we get like a constructor here? Aha. Okay. Relative time equals false. That's what I was missing. It's uninitialized. That's why it keeps changing. Okay. See tools to go. Okay, scones tools equals yes, target debug J9. And this should hopefully take like 10 seconds, but I don't think it will. Because scones itself takes like 30 seconds. Well, that wasn't that bad. I still think switching to CMake would make it faster, though. Okay. Let's see if this fixes this. It's taking its time, I swear it's... Okay, there we go. projects. Okay. Let's go to, like, Jackie. Base mesh. And let's go to, like, mom. Let's go to, like, the animator. So, like, why are these even, like, changing? Ah, well, whatever. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Update version. Ah, whatever. Throw the to-do list stuff in there as well. Okay, but eventually that should, like, make it consistent. I don't know when those files decide to, like, delete themselves or, like, re-save, but... Okay, let's also go to info. Wasn't there something with, like, get player? No, what is calling get player again? Hang on, let's do that again. Okay, mum looks. Get player. If is, or no, let's do if not engine.editor hint. I wonder why they called it editor hint instead of, like, is in editor or something. Okay, so that should fix that. Oh, the bingo's been up the whole time. Ah, well. Speaking of, I forgot to commit my changes. Oh, well. I can do that now. Set default for relative time. Beautiful. Wait, wasn't this guy supposed to, like, not respawn? Hang on. While we're here. Yeah. They're not supposed to do that. Okay, so let's go to the next quest. Which will be teleport 61. Okay. I'm going to take a bathroom break. And then I'll be back. But I have... Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. Okie dokie, I'm back. Let's see. Hello again. She's talking to herself. Are you investigating out here? Oh, hi Jackie. I didn't see you there. I've been here before, but I didn't have any luck then. People out here are weird. We got the cities right next to us, but they act like they haven't set foot outside this base in 100 years. Would you be able to help me out? Maybe ask around a bit? Sure, I can help. Okay. This one I want to do a bit more effort on, because this is the first one that's actually going to have, like, people. Actually, you know... No, I was going to say maybe I should have an AI, but I'm not going to do that. Also, eventually this basin should all be one chunk. I'll just put that in my to-do list for this. The basin, so add, or like split into its own chunk. Oh yeah, I should have been saying like, what is the past 2 work here? But oh well. Let's go here again. So Mosquito County is a good one, because I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of ideas. So there's a weird American West themed town in the basin. Rumor has it there's ruins containing treasure, and people are paranoid about who finds it first. So Jackie actually should be able to get a cowboy hat here. And maybe I should call it Mosquito Basin. So Riley just wants to see the ruins, and the player just wants content for the video game. So you eventually find the entrance to the ruins along with half the town. You're stuck in a tense situation as dozens of people draw guns on each other, most of whom you don't know. They realize the ruins are an old water reservoir and has been stagnated, creating a foul underground swamp. Everybody leaves except you and Riley, and you platform your way to a capacitor. So I think... How are we going to do this? I think you have to find a few different artifacts from a few different people. And then they come together into some sort of key, I guess. Yeah. So that way you have to interact with the characters. Though I guess the problem with this... So the problem with... I'm thinking of, like, what if the player doesn't want to engage with them, but I should probably make sure the player knows it's an option, because sometimes what happens is players will do something the hard way, and then they'll realize there was an easier and intended way that was, like, more entertaining. Because there's, like... It was made to be easy because it was, like, the main line of content where the developers put all their effort. So what I'll do is, for now, you have to interact with the town's characters because they each have a component you need to assemble some sort of item, or some sort of key. So it'd probably be a tablet. Let's say that, actually. Let's put some huts. So for now, it's going to be very brilliant. Because I'm just going to put the 3... There's going to be, like, I guess 3 people that you need to talk to. Minimum. Make sure they're like in nice places. I don't care. Right now, they'll just be here. Okay, so we'll just call these guys... I don't know what we'll call these guys. But okay. Let's say, like... Notes free our quest. Where stats Riley slash what is this called? Mosquito County? Yeah. Oh wait. Oh wait. Ruins 061. That's what it's called. Okay, so this will be Mosquito County. What should they be called, actually? I'm gonna do... Let's just call them like NPC 1 for now, NPC 2 and NPC 3. Let's do like talked equals 0. Main speaker. All right, let's do like global is right. Let's go to the global. Is follower. Okay, so is follower is correct. Let's just do not global follower. Otherwise. It's nice to meet you. Alright. When this is my Riley. So let's do global task is active. Or let's do like stats. Riley ruins 061. Or maybe even like a go-to phase for this. Wait, my music died. Where is that? There we go. Okay, let's get that there. So stat this not discussed NPC 1 stat. C1 mosquito. Let's do this. So let's do like have you seen any ruins here? The ancient so the ancient, what are they called? Left behind a stockpile here. Actually, let's do like I know. We're going to be introduced to the note mosquito slash locked door. What can you tell me about the stockpile? About the locked ruins in town? And I think this might actually be... Okay, so I think the third piece of this should still be related to that light puzzle, but now what it's going to be is that, maybe the door is only visible through the light. And so you have to assemble the pieces, and you have to get a, like, hidden entrance. Let's try that, actually. But let's write this out first. So it can tell me about the locked ruins in town. What is it going to be? No, mosquito treasure. Let's do just this. So not stat. So if we know there are ruins, and we haven't seen this before, enter treasure. And then we'll go back. Or maybe we'll just do... Yeah, this will be fine. And let's just do like you things in the area, and this will be like yeah, sure. So complete block. And this will be note. So according to allegedly, actually we can even have this be Eventually what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have all of these NPCs have the same... No, I won't do that. Not in the final version, but in this one they'll all have the same dialogue for now. Okay, there's allegedly treasure in the ruins here. Nobody knows where they are. So eventually, somehow, we're gonna have to figure out... I know. The reason people believe the treasure exists is because multiple people have seen the fragments of the what have you, the tablet that unlocks the door. But nobody's actually seen the door, and nobody's actually seen the whole tablet. Like, nobody's seen all the pieces. Each one thinks that they only have, like, that they're the closest to getting it. Let's put that down. Are at least 3 people in town with fragments tablet that unlocks the door. However, one of those lights I have, or one of those green lights. Version 2. Or like, let's just do like this. So you have to interact with the town's characters because they each have a component. There are at least 3 people in town with fragments of a tablet that unlocks the door. You have to get all 3. Getting... To see the door, you have to use one of those green lights. Probably at night. And I think you might only get the green light from Redford's quest, like from a different quest. So that's why the player is uniquely capable of, or like uniquely able to find this, is because they were like exploring the world and doing the game content. And I think the obvious answer for where it's going to be would be up here. Do I want this here? Because this would be like a really, really far place to go without the scooter. Because otherwise it'd be kind of an... Well, eventually I really would like the motorcycle. But I think if I want to do the motorcycle the way I want to do it, it'd be even more complicated than the scooter. Well, I can just make it bad. I don't have to make it good. Like, I can just make a physical scooter. Or like a scooter with wheels, rather than a proper full motorcycle. I might do that. That'd get the physics, so that way you can't... Or like, getting the hover scooter would be a major boon. Because then you can hover on water. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Don't need this. Okay, so once we have this, how do we actually get the things? Let's see, key nods to view. And then let's do, have you seen any ruins around here? Or, actually, Yeah, let's have that there. Okay. What can you tell me about the treasure? Why do people believe what did you want to know? So we'll do like ask once, Q1. Why do people believe there are, let's just say like where is it? Mentions Q ask once FQ1. This is a, actually, let's do Q. So question follow-up 1. Nah, I prefer this way. Follow-up question 1. If nobody knows door is, why do they believe it exists at all? Okay. So that's a hell of a question. If anybody knew that. They'd be long gone. They'd have taken it and be long gone. So if nobody knows where the door is, why do they believe it exists at all? If anybody knew where the entrance was, they'd be... Why do they believe it exists at all? All we know is somewhere. A door. Actually, let's do like $Q, Q 0. There we go. And then let's do like Q. Or otherwise. Okay. Okay. So if nobody knows where the door is, why do they believe it exists? Let's say he looks around. Found a piece of it buried under some old train track. So let's say, is there any evidence? Let's make this its own task even. It's like, what if we did like, so not global task exists. Let's create a task. Mosquito treasure, so like the, plus mosquito county. Stockpile, but nobody knows where it is. And then we'll have mosquito treasure. Eventually treasure in the ruins around here. Let's say that much. The stockpile of treasure. Let's do that. Yeah, that seems good. And then we could actually do, let's do this here, actually. Or like, treasure questions. So that way, we can just do like a go to treasure questions. And the player can instantly ask all of these. Well, no, that's not quite. Let's just say this, actually. So we'll say, we've answered some questions. Interesting, thank you. Okay, so is there any evidence? And then, like, have you tried looking for it? Oh no, ask once, Q2, and then ask once, Q3. Who all believes this? Okay. Let's say, are you searching for it? There are pieces scattered. So there are pieces scattered around. So like how... Okay. How many pieces would there be? And then, like, how do you know these would... If this is a secret, how do you know about these things? It's a secret. Okay. Okay. Let's do like an ask once here as well. Oh, we should also do like... Wait, actually. There we go. And we can actually even do this. And then we don't need this here. Okay. So now we have treasure questions. So how many pieces have you found? So let's do like... Actually, this is too nested. So how many pieces have you all found? If anyone found any, they'd keep it a secret. A lot of people want that treasure. So if the fragments are a secret, how do you know about them at all? So that's good. So how many pieces would there be in total? What evidence is there that this tablet opens the door? Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I didn't realize there was going to be lyrics. Oh well. Okay. If the fragments are a secret, how do you know about them at all? So good question. Sand inches towards his gun. So I want the player to not have the dialogue interrupted, but let's have like sub questions or like fragment questions. So ask once Q, so FQ1. Ask once FQ2. Ask once. Q3. And eventually I could just make these ask once not even have an ID. It would just use the like... Oh wait, I just realized it's follow-up questions are called these. So let's just call these like tab Q. So tablet questions. So what evidence is there this tablet opens a door, let alone this mythical treasure? So I'd wager at least 3. The pieces seem pretty big. Let's do this, actually. So we're going to have this be like TQ. Tablet question. Because this is going to be $TQ 0, maybe. We'll just do like a ++ TQ. So if the fragments are a secret, how do you know so much about them? I want to make it sort of more subtle, or like more like very at the very end of the sentence. It's like, oh, he has a gun. Like this is the second Jackie realizes that this guy has a gun. So what evidence is there this tablet opens a door, let alone this mythical treasure? so those doors make a sound sometimes. If you walk around when it's quiet, you can hear it. And then let's do like note ms mask / npc1 but he PC1 mosquito treasure. Okay, so at some point this Riley's gonna have to be brought back in here, but this will be fine. This room probably has. What evidence says the satellite opens a door? How many pieces would there be? If the fragments are a secret, how do you know so much about them? Actually, this should be at the top still. Because once the player knows this... Yeah, that'll be there. So I'm sure there's a lot of rumor. So I want, and what I'm basically doing here is, I want Jackie to try to diffuse and like pretend that she doesn't think he has a piece. If he's getting all antsy about just the implication that she thinks so. let's say like tablet NPC 1. So this man probably has one of the tablet fragments, but he's protective of it. He also has a gun. Okay. So, I mean, I just want to make sure I'm getting quality information. I'm sure there's a lot of rumors and speculation from people who haven't seen this, and people who haven't seen anything firsthand. Okay. So I think this is sort of like Jackie is being more clever about it, as in she's not overtly stammering. And this sort of no offense here is basically to like imply that she thinks he doesn't know anything firsthand. To sort of like, I guess like reverse psychology, or no, yeah, like to just sort of trick him into thinking that's why she's getting anxious, of like, she's worried that she's going to offend him by saying he doesn't know anything, when in reality, she now is like 100% convinced that this guy has one of these tablet fragments, and that's, you know, going to be the like onus, or that's going to be the like draw for the player to figure out how to get this from him. So I guess, I mean, admittedly with this now, I don't know how I would do this differently for other characters. Maybe they'd just be more open about it. Okay. And admittedly, I am kind of falling into the same trap that I had before of like getting way too deep into one specific guy. Rather than, I also need like other characters here. Oh wait, no. I know what he could do. Well, maybe I'm just guessing. Most of it came from... So most of this came from... So rumor has it he's got one of the pieces. came... Rumor has it he's got one of the pieces in storage somewhere. So let's do note tablets shop. The shop in town allegedly has one of the tablet fragments in storage. So this will be plus NPC shop, mosquito, treasure. Okay. So eventually that NPC shop should be there now. Okay, talk to villager. Never seen you around here. Didn't we have... Oh, wait. So this should be... What should this be, actually? I guess this should be like Riley as current follower. Because I don't really know how to get this. I guess it'd be something to do with... How would it be? So, like, when we go to Riley, I guess Mosquito County... No, that's not right. So Riley's... Ah, I see. It's Riley/County. Okay. Nods to you. Have you seen any ruins around here? The treasure. Failed to execute create task. Oh wait, because it's called global create task. No, wait, no, it's because it's called global introduce task. What is it called, actually? Let's go to the dialogue viewer. Ah, okay. Okay. Now, have you seen any treasure? The ancient Sirdi left behind a stockpile of treasure in the ruins. People have been trying to get in for decades now. Where is it? If anyone knew where the entrance was, they'd have taken it... They'd have taken it and be long gone. Be long gone. All we know is somewhere in this town there's a door. So if nobody knows where the door is, why do they believe it exists? There's a tablet to unlock it. There are pieces scattered around the city. How many pieces have you all found? You haven't all found them. If anyone found any, they'd keep it to themselves. A lot of people want that treasure. What evidence is there this tablet opens a door, let alone this mythical treasure? Those doors make a sound sometimes, a low hum. If you walk around when it's quiet, you can hear it. If the fragments are a secret, how do you know so much about them? Good question. His hand inches towards his hip toward a holster. I just want to make sure I'm getting quality information. I'm sure there's a lot of rumors and speculation from people who haven't seen anything firsthand. No offense. No harm done. Now that I think about it, most of what I know is from the curio shop. Think of it. He would say this. Jackie would say, think of it. Rumor has it he's got one of those pieces in storage somewhere. Because how many pieces would there be? Shrugs. I'd wager at least 3. The pieces are pretty big. So enough about the fragments. Are you searching for it? Nope. Okay. Who believes this? Practically everybody. Interesting. Thank you. Oh, wait. And I just realized. So why does this... Okay. So this wasn't quite right. This and this were, for some reason, both there, I think. Let's double check that. Use a note. Mosquito County treasure. Oh, wait. Hang on. Interesting. Okay. That's the bug. Somehow otherwise it's broken. Oh wait, actually, is it from... No, it's not from a bug. I was gonna say... Oh wait, no. Hang on. Let's double check. Oh, is current... Oh, current item is a thing, actually. I didn't realize. I forgot that. Or let's say... Item N. Or like, effect item. And I think that's the only time where I need that. Yeah. Okay, so that'll not have that shadowed, but that doesn't fix the otherwise issue, so let's just put that in bugs. Otherwise seems broken. NPC 1.dialogue after Q after Q. Okay. My back is getting sore. It's always writing that makes me, like, compress up. I think it's just because it is one of those things where, like, it's anti-flow. Because there's never a clear direction to go. But okay, I think... Once that's fixed, that'll be fine. Oh. That's broken. Who cares? I'm wondering if Jackie looks too tired. Like, maybe it should be, like, from, like, 80 to 75%, suddenly all of the, sleep starts manifesting, I guess. Okay, so now we need the NPC shop, because we go to the journal. Or let's go to the map. Yeah, Mosquito County. Riley's trying to find some local ruins, but the locals aren't being helpful. There's allegedly treasures in the ruins around here. And then also... Where'd that shop go? Yeah, tablet shop. Oh, because none of these have Mosquito County in them. The shop in town allegedly has one of the tablet fragments in storage. Though specifically the curio shop. I'm about to sneeze, but not quite. Okay. NPC shop. Actually, you know what? He'll be lower energy. Maybe not. Well, all of my shopkeepers have kind of similar personalities. Bargain friend. Let's say... And then let's have, no, wait, no. Stats. Language. And say me. I don't think it's been in his family for many years. I think, let's say I'll be... Let's just skip and shop. We'll have the, like, talk loop. And we'll do, like, go to, talk loop. Take care. There we go. So there's shop, and then there's, let's do, like... What else should we do? Note Riley slash county. You heard of any... What if we... I'll leave it as this. So have you heard about any ruins in the... Oh. Alright, so this should actually be... Let's do like note Riley County, but not global task exists. Mosquito treasure. Because this guy is more likely to be the first person players ask, because a shop would be bigger and necessarily more eye-drawing than like a random guy's house. But okay. Okay, so have you heard about any ruins in town? So, not exactly. Is there... You ask. And then we'll go to, or like enter. So it'll be a similar thing. Rumor. There's a vast stockpile of gold. Or there's like a vast... There's a vault. We should actually have... Let's have the treasure be... Should we have? I guess it's funny if to just have each one ancient 30 treasure hidden in the ruins around here. Introduce Ask Mosquito treasure, so Mosquito County treasure. There's allegedly the Veilers, wretched. Where's Lee? Abandoned gold. Somewhere in the city's ruins. Wait, where? Okay, and then we'll complete the block like treasure or something. So let's say like this. And then complete block treasure. So this way, there's just completely different ideas about what the treasure is. So have you heard about any ruins in the area? So the legends say there's a vault of gold left behind by the Veilers. Really? Where? That's the thing. Nobody knows. All they have... Bodies found. A key. Don't even know where the door is. Why do you think... So let's go to... Well, let's complete this, and then we'll go to, We'll do a similar thing where we just enter, or like, let's do that. Yeah, because we have that there. Yeah, because we don't need a back if we do a go to. I wonder if I could do, because I could probably do something like this, and this should work. And then that way, I'd be able to fold these individual blocks. I can test that, actually. I'll just do that. So have you heard about any ruins in the area? Because there is a crazy, weird thing with having go-to labels rather than functions, is that I have these, like, partially enterable functions, basically. Which actually would be kind of nice in a full, like, larger programming language, is to, like, you know, just have a function, but then, like, a different function that's just half of the other function without having to do, like, split it into multiple explicit functions. But admittedly, kind of overkill for a lot of things. But okay. So, Colt Me Traveler, hello again, friend. Have you heard about any ruins in town? So we'll note that, and then we'll note, mosquito treasure. And also, we're going to do note treasure, no, plus stats, must shop treasure. So I guess we'll just do something like this. So like if we don't have a stats, shop treasure. Have you heard about the treasure? Or have you heard in the city? And then otherwise, I had some more questions about the you're in town. And then we can have this here. And also, I almost forgot. I can just indent that now. Or I'm going to try this at least. All right, and this should be Riley County. Okay, so that can go there. Well, actually, this does need to be here. And you know what? Let's try that with this as well. And I'll even do this. Let's do notes. Oh no, not stats about the treasure. or otherwise. I had some more questions about it. And then we'll do plus stats, mosque NPC 1 treasure. And then we'll have a minimum of one more NPC that you can actually talk to about the treasure. Because, I mean, there should surely be more people who you can talk with. And that'll, like... I'm thinking of, like... Basically, all of the NPCs would funnel you to one of the other NPCs that actually has something of knowledge. Or they would just actively misdirect you. But, well, no, that wouldn't be useful. Or, like, interesting. So yeah, when you know mosquito question, you go to the treasure questions. Which are somewhere. Oh wait, in here. So actually, wait, how does this work? Okay, I see. That goes there, and then this... Yeah, I guess that works. I should probably put a back just in case. Oh wait, this won't quite work actually, because that means, yeah, okay, that won't work. Within these, because now this condition messes with these, so yeah. That'll go. In fact, I may need to be careful about how I do this. In fact, let's just not have that. It's not worth trying to figure this out. For a V2, I can add, like, proper function, like, syntax. Because it's almost what you would want for it. But yeah, I'd probably want it like an actual proper parser. But okay. So have you heard the rumors of treasure in the city? Had some more questions about the treasure in town. So how do people know, first of all? Why do people think there's treasure here? And then let's also have, so we'll do the same thing as before, so like Q, dollar, Q, 0. And we'll do $Q1. Dynamically scoped variables are cool. They're like globals, but even their initialization is global. Or whether or not they're initialized, or whether or not they exist. Okay. So, mosquito shop treasure. Why do people think there's treasure at all? Do you know... if someone were to look for this treasure, where would you suggest? And then let's also have like a note, oh wait. So, tablet shop. Where not global stats shop. Okay, back. You might have one of the tablet. tablet pieces that unlocks the... let's... So I've heard you might have one of the tablet pieces, or one of the pieces tablet that unlocks the ruins in town. And then to do something interesting, and then like a plus stat tablet piece shop and global add item tablet piece shop. Because I'm thinking of crazy things, like what if the player like uses their gun and like they just like pull out the gun and start threatening people, which would be like a wild elevation or like escalation of the player from where they were before, but it could be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna eat another cookie that I have. I'm trying to think. How would the player find the others, though? Yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. Okay, so one of these NPCs, so this one, or one of these. Okay, so this guy is NPC 1. This guy is now going to be the NPC with the shop. What's his inventory? In fact, why don't I just have a default shop inventory? There, boom. In fact, shopkeeper. Okay. And then we'll have the third one soon. But I'm just going to see how this goes. Because eventually, I think these three are going to be in sort of a circular motion where, like, one of them thinks the other, you know, one of them points to the second one, then the second one points to the third one, and the third one points to the first one. So that way, no matter which order you go, you always find all three. Okay, Colt Me Traveler. This is an interesting shop. Oh, because I keep using notes. I'm not going to do the gun thing, because I just remembered. Well, no, actually, I guess it could kind of make sense. Because that could be like, you know, the gun goes from an intense thing to like a silly thing. Where like, you know, you can use the gun in like a threatening way. And then eventually there's like a dozen people with guns all pointing at each other. Also, it's interesting how much more tired Jackie looks in the dark than like with the sun beaming on her. Well, she does look kind of tired. You can see a little bit of the like bags under her eyes starting to form. This is an interesting shop. Why is this? Hang on. Global.journal. Or gamestate.journal. Okay, so the shop. So where is Riley/County? So we should have. Oh, wait. Hang on. I see. So what I'm going to do is have this, and then I'm going to have global task exists. Mosquito treasure. Where, we need a question mark for global. What the hell am I doing? Or like completed treasure. So I wanted to ask about the treasure again. And then otherwise, I heard... You heard... So there should be treasure questions, eventually. So we have... If we've already completed this block treasure... You heard the rumor... Alleged treasure... in the city? Books? Oh, actually, this doesn't make any sense. So we should have this, but then we should also have completed treasure. So like not completed treasure. Wanted to ask about the treasure again. Or no. Have you heard the rumors of the treasure in the city? And then otherwise, if the global task exists. This will be that. Okay. Did you want to know? Enter treasure questions. Okay. And we should actually have I guess just complete block here. Because that'll just give you the same thing that you already know. So what did you want to know? Oh, and we also need this. Oh wait, no, we don't need that, because that should inevitably come from this. Okay. So I'm going to ask more questions about that treasure. Okay. Let's do this then. Oh. Okay, so otherwise it's simply not working in replies, I think. Seems to be broken. Most replies seem in replies. And that's fine. So have you heard the rumors of treasure in the city? Of course, everyone has. What did you want to know? Why do people think there's treasure at all? If someone were to look for this treasure, where would you suggest? Let's do you. All I needed you. Otherwise, I suppose I I've asked everything I wanted to ask. Interesting thing. Admittedly, interesting thank you is sort of like the default response now for those questions, but oh well. Okay. So now he should point us to the third guy, and the third guy should point us to the first guy, and that completes the loop. And then there should be some interesting, like, tension. Hmm. I'm just kind of like making sure the feet don't slide too bad, really. Eh. They're not, well, they could be better. They're a bit slow, especially in the walking. Well, they're actually kind of close. There's more like a subtle there's a more subtle issue than like the feet moving too slow, I think. Where they don't move straight. Like, you can see her foot closest to us, like, it doesn't maintain the same velocity when in contact with the ground. I think it's something to do with the subtle blending, or like a blending bug. But okay. Let's say once you talk to the first NPC and you get the note. So I've heard you might have one of the pieces of the tablet. What if he does something like, I'll just give it to you, I don't want to. If you know, then he who? And let's say some crazy guy, like, what would he be called? Sable Eye. That's a cool name. That's basically nonsensical. What if he's called Sable Eye though? See, that's closer to an interesting name. Sable Eye. He's been looking for the treasure. He's been getting pretty dangerous. It's starting to get dangerous. My suggestion is to throw it where nobody will find it. Actually, throw it out. So note Sable Eye. Tablet / Sable Eye. Hunting for the treasure. Okay. So now we have the direction the player can go. Oh, we should have, though, let's just note it. Should we, like... Otherwise, I'm gonna have to completely, like, recreate restart the game, which admittedly wouldn't be that bad. All I'd have to do is walk up to this place again. And Riley still has, like, no role whatsoever in this quest, except for the fact that she's the one who, like, tells you about it. Or, like, suggests that you ask people stuff. Let's do, like, global, add stats, Sable Eye, and then we'll do global add notes. So a man named Sable Eye has been hunting for the treasure. He's apparently pretty dangerous. I think... Let's do a note for Sable Eye. What can you tell me about Sable? And then this. What can you tell me about Sable Eye? So have you heard of a man named Sable Eye? Okay. So now, if we go to the journal, a man named Sable Eye has been hunting for the treasure. He's apparently pretty dangerous. And then we have the shop. Allegedly treasure in the ruins around here. Oh yeah, we can also abolish the note for this one. Tablet shop. Global. Notes. And I should be doing old Sable Eye stuff. But you know how it is. I get tired from working. Actually, what time is it? 8 p.m. So yeah, eventually this will have to be somewhere else. And we should probably have some sort of, like, interesting puzzle or something. I've also been playing the game Deponia recently, which is a very 2000s... Like, it feels very 2000s webcomic. It's a point-and-click adventure game. But the big thing that's been sticking with me is the fact that the puzzles are so goddamn hard that it took me like 4 hours with a walkthrough at some points to like beat like the first actual challenge in the first chapter of like a 13 chapter game. So that game's going to take me like 70 hours at this rate. Oh, music died. I heard it. Okay. What do I want? I just thought it'd be very interesting if this map were designed in such a way that I could change the lighting to match the day-night. But I couldn't just make a 3D map because there's so much stuff. Like, because it does everything at the highest resolution. Or, like, loads all the stuff. I mean, I suppose I could just make it, like, a simplified 3D version of the world. But then it'd be harder to see, or, like, to identify landmarks. But that could be interesting. Because this angle also does make it hard to like see, like, because there's stuff behind the plateau, like in here. And also, this plateau still looks really bad. Like, it's really obvious that, it's just, like, vertices and faces pulled up. Oh, well. That's for another day. We need to find Sable Eye now. Wow, Jackie is, like, falling apart right before my eyes. She looks terrible. Well, it's weird. Still in direct light, she looks much better. Or, like, much less tired. Ah, well. For now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put Sable Eye in one of the houses. So who the hell are you? Otherwise... And then let's do fucking... item... No, tablet / Sable Eye and not global stat piece Sable Eye. Okay. This will be tablet, or treasure. Okay, and then back. Okay, and then note, let's do just a plus stat, tablet piece Sable and global add item with piece Sable. So this will be like, so we need item, probably like grav gun, wave shot, And we'll actually do mention time gun. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to do $gun. Your time gun thing. Bubble shots. So this rather confusing syntax, but it's going to be this $gun. Oh wait, $sign. There we go. Bit of a dense syntax there, but because eventually I might change it so that you can do this, but that'll be fine. Okay, that seems to be reasonable. So this will now be the fabled Sable Eye. Just a really dumb, like, quest resolution. Because I think what we could do is we could get the other guy. But okay. Wait, where the hell is he? Okay, he's off in here. So yeah, he's this way. So yeah, now we just straight up rob him. Oh, bad expression. Mosquito County, dialogue item, grav gun. Global stat, tablet, Sable Eye. Why is this not right? Oh, I see. And it's because they're literal. That they're italicized, but bad expression in. So global stat, tablet slash Sable Eye not. Oh, I see. Why did you do that? And not. There we go. Oh wait, I just realized. We need to... gun. Oh wait, no, we need to do, like, hostage. Or no. Not hostage. Robbery. And we don't need this one. And now, when we pull out the pistol, it'll set the variable for the pistol, and it'll commence the robbery. Okay, we need to use an item. What? Where the hell is tablet Sable Eye? We have tablet Sable Eye. And non-global stat tablet piece Sable. We definitely don't have tablet piece Sable. Because we don't have the item. Yeah, because we only have this stuff. So item graph gun, not global, or global stat this, not global stat that. So why is this not there? Evaluate labels. Okay. So let's go through the labels. So the block, the quest. So we have the conditions and we have the block. If conditions in label. Debugger died. Okay. Right, I guess we should set the main speaker to null first. So when we do this... I don't care. This will at least let us figure out, like, so if I do this again, will it, like, die right here again? Okay, now it didn't. So is there any issue with this? No, these seem fine. I mean, those are unrelated issues. So result is 0. I mean, unfortunately now the problem is these conditions. Like label.conditions. Okay, so what is this label called? Let's go to label somewhere in here. Label, lock, labels. Okay, so the block has all of these. Oh, I see. Okay. And that's fine. And so, what are the conditions? Okay, so these conditions we won't be able to figure out. And these are circular, so that explains why that can't work. Okay, this result is true, so that means that this should succeed. I see. Oh. I'm just dumb. There we go. Okay. All that was missing was I just forgot that they're not called, or that all the weapon IDs have the wep prefix, because there used to be ammo that had the name. For some idiotic reason, I chose to do it that way. Eventually, I could just remove that, though. But that'd be too much work now. Okay. He looks at you. Let's use an item. So I'm going to use a pistol. You pull out your pistol. There we go. And that is how it's done. Let's have a nice sleep. I wonder if the video game still works. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's always a gamble when I sleep without activating the medium, because I don't do that for so long that I like forget if the game even works with dreamless sleep, because most of the time you actually have dreams. If any of that made sense. But okay. I think once you get that, so once you get Sable's Sable's piece, you should be able to get the other guy's piece, as long as you've actually, like, talked to him about it. So let's do that right now. So that way we can combine all three pieces and do something with them. So let's do, like, note Sable... Oh, wait. Why is this all here? Wait, what the fuck did I do to this thing? What did I do? Oh, I'm stupid. Why did I put this here? There we go. So note Sable Eye. Let's actually note our item. Tablet piece Sable. Where you know mosquito NPC 1. What is it? No, it's tablet NPC 1. And not global stats. Tablets piece. So you can give me your piece, or I can take it the same way I took Sable's. Or come with me. Okay, he only gave me one. So then plus stat tablet piece NPC1 and oh wait, I just realized I can do both of these in the same line. Well, I won't, because if it ever returns false, it won't do all of them, like it short circuits, so I won't fiddle with that. But okay, global add item, NPC, what am I doing? Oh wait, yeah, tablet piece. NPC1. And let's also have... Actually, I have a good idea. Well, no, that's fine. Let's do global add... Well, what do I want to do? I know. Enter... check... tablets. And we'll have this for all of them when you get this item. And what it'll do is it'll combine all three of them into the finished tablet. Okay, so then check tablet should be, let's just put it down here. So if global count tablet piece NPC1 global counts NPC tablet piece shop. There we go. And global counts tablet piece Sable. Let's say you realize the 3 tablet pieces you have perfectly match. So then we can do a global add item. What should it be? Star tablets. Okay. So all 3 of these guys will just have this same exact code. Very efficient. Admittedly, well, includes would be like so overkill. Well, actually, like simple textual includes could be pretty handy though. But then I'd have to figure out like what happens if you update the dependent file. Like, do they have to automatically detect it now? Probably too complicated. Unless I did it as a function, where it wouldn't like do an actual textual include. Oh wait, no, we already have the swap file. So I could just have like an append file function, like. I could just have like something like that. And then I could even do like or like you know, it'd be something like that. Okay. And that gives us that. Let's see this in action. Oh wait, but I'm just oh wait, no. I didn't do the last guy specifically because of this. So now It's a little silly, but we do have the ability to get all 3 of these tablet pieces, get a tablet, and then we need to figure out where the door is going to be. And then, like, the final confrontation, because I think it's going to be that Sable Eye pulls a gun on you, and then this guy pulls a gun on Sable Eye, and then the shopkeeper pulls a gun on both of them, and then some other people come in and just start pulling guns on everybody else until it's just chaos. And then they all realize it's just a fucking, like, swamp. Like, it's just a bunch of stagnant water. Okay, actually, though, we need the item. So this is going to be crucial. Resume. Use an item. Oh, I don't... There's no, like, item thing, though. Hang on. We need... items. So that's in... icons? No. Items. No. Viz. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's get the tablets in here. So if we, like, duplicate this as, like, tablets piece shop. We're gonna do, I guess, this, and then shop tablets piece. Okay, and then duplicate tablet piece Sable, and duplicate tablet piece NPC1. It's weird that it, like, just adding a file like, causes that searching thing, but oh well. Well, I'm glad I didn't stop, like, 2 hours ago when I was feeling the urge to do so. Because, yeah, now, as before, we at least have a gesture for something interesting. So I got Sable Eye's tablet piece. Oh, wait, was that the right one? Oh, because they all have the same name. So this one... Sable Eyes. What the fuck is happening here? Is it like you have to, like, quadruple click? Okay, now it's Sable Eye. There we go. I got Sable Eye's tablet piece. I have it. Give me your piece, or come with me and we can find the treasure together. And they gave me one. You realize the 3 tablet pieces you have perfectly clicked together. You now have a tablet with a star. Oh, and we should have that duplicated as well, so that'll be... duplicate this, star, tablet. And that'll have... Oh yeah, I have to double click, not just click. Cool description here. I really like colons with brackets, actually. That's a nice looking thing. If I were making a programming language, I would do something with those. Okay. So now, next time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually bring in where we're gonna, like, add the ruins, I guess. Add the ruins in the final showdown and, like, the hint of the entrance. So let's go to levels. Cover scooter the basin, so the level. So, like, pass 2. So we need the entrance, the ruins, showdown. Everybody realizes it's a bunch of stagnant water and leaves. I mean, admittedly, realizing the treasure was something that nobody cared about is like a very common trope. But I'm fine with that. Let's fix this. Let's pull and then push. Oh, right, because I generated a script, so... I have a new, on Linux, you have to have these desktop files to put things on, like, the UI. So I just made a script to do that automatically. But okay, now we can push. Okay. The 16 project, that didn't work. Oh. There we go. Oh, treasure. Okay. Happy with how that's been. Though admittedly, Sable Eye's side of the quest, well, they're all still really basic, but, you know, 4 hours of work. Good enough for me. So I think that'll be it for today, and I'll be back tomorrow and Sunday to do whatever I'm doing. More stuff like this, I guess. See you then.